Peace and love, YouTube family. I'm sure that many of you are probably at work. Let me move so that I am in a better lighting. I'm certain that the majority of you at work right now, so that's fine. But I just wanted to make this video very quickly, and I just wanted to talk about positive vibes only. So there's this notion of good vibes only, positive vibes only, and this has been surfacing for some years now. And so basically, people feel, it's particularly in the conscious community, but people feel that they have to overexert themselves when it comes to positivity. And also, negativity is being made to be, in essence, a bad thing. But negativity is necessary. In order for the good to be here, we have to have the bad. That's balance. Just positivity alone is not balance. I think that one of the biggest confusions with the need for positive only or good vibes only is that people don't understand human nature. Human nature has been very misconstrued, and it is now treated as something that needs to be heavily controlled, as opposed to just allow people to just be who they are. The bottom line is that human behavior fluctuates. And since human behavior, I'm trying to get comfortable, you guys, so I'm sorry. This is very weird. But since human behavior fluctuates so much, you cannot pinpoint behavior. You cannot expect a person to react in a certain manner simply because that's what you would do, or you feel that that's the positive thing to do. I think that we don't allow one another to be humans. We don't allow people to be frustrated. We don't allow people to be temporarily angry. We don't allow people to be sad. We don't allow them to wallow in their regrets. Like, we don't allow things that are not positive. It's almost like people want you to just hurry up and get over with it, or get it over with, or ignore it, or somehow push it deep down inside of you. But that's what leads to depression. There are plenty of people out here in the world that are depressed and very sad and very angry, but they walk around with this facade as if life is great, I'm great, everything is great. And so therefore, they don't get the healing that ultimately they need, because they're too focused on their perception of how they're coming off to other people. And in my opinion, I don't think that's healthy. I think it's healthy to release things that are within you. If you're angry, that needs to be released. That's not something that you push down and you try to bury, because eventually you're just going to blow up, and you're going to blow up for something that's really, really small, but it's because you've pushed all of those negative energies deep down within you. Negativity needs to come out just as much as positivity needs to come out. But the biggest thing in human interaction is we don't respect each other. We don't respect each other. We expect humans to operate like robots. And I say that all the time because let's give an example. Let's say you're sitting at the red light and someone comes behind you, some asshole comes behind you, and they're speeding and they hit the back of your car. Naturally, the average person, their first reaction is going to be fear. Their second reaction is going to be confusion. And then their third reaction is probably anger. And all of that happens within a few seconds. Not many seconds have passed. All of that happens, right? But isn't that expected? If someone slams into the back of your car, isn't it okay that you're angry? Why is that a problem? Why does, when you say, oh man, what the fuck? The person that hits you, okay, just calm down. I mean, it's just a little fender bender. They don't have to calm down. Allow people to be themselves. Allow people to react in a normal way in which human beings would react. Human beings are not robots. Human beings respond based off of how they've been stimulated. Therefore, if you negatively stimulate me, quite naturally, you're not going to receive a positive response. I just hate to be the bearer of bad news. What's up, Brother Sean? How are you? But there's no such thing as positive vibes only, family.
That's a bunch of cockamamie bullshit that's being spread around, and people think that they should adhere to it. But I'm telling you right now, you can't adhere to it. It's not possible. If someone rapes someone you love, are you going to still say positive vibes only? If someone attacks your kid randomly, are you still going to be on this positive vibes only? You know, if someone just randomly walked up to you and smacked the dog shit out of you, are you going to turn the other cheek like Jesus said? Or are you going to respond like a normal person and smack the fuck back out of them? Like in life, we need to learn that certain emotions are necessary and needed, and it's okay. People should not be made to feel like they're bad people because they get angry at times or because they get frustrated. I feel like I have been mislabeled and misjudged in that manner for probably majority of my life. And the thing is, I will always express my disdain. But it's not common for me to be yelling. You know what I mean? Unless I'm in an argument. You know, I'm just going to express my disdain. But if you express your disdain, which is ultimately is not positive, then automatically, no matter what you say, it's taking in a negative manner. Why? Like I wanted my daughter to give 2 of her friends invitations today at school. The principal tells me, well, we don't allow that because other children may get offended, which even though this is not the topic, children are not weak like that. As far as, I don't know what society thinks, but children are very level-headed and very strong. And if they don't like you, they don't like you. They don't want to go to your party. So I'm not really sure where that came from, but I said all that because when I was talking to the principal, I'm speaking the same way I'm speaking now. And I would just explain to her, like, why in the state of Georgia are you guys more concerned with children's feelings than you are for their grades? Because in Georgia, they're Title I schools, majority of them. The children don't do well here. Everyone knows that Georgia's at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to education. However, that's not their main focus. But when it comes to uniforms, other petty shit like passing out invitations, parties, like they put a big emphasis into very small things. But the reason why I'm saying all this is because when I was speaking to the principal, she actually said to me, please don't yell. You're in my place of business. I was like, who's yelling though? I'm not yelling. All I'm doing is expressing my disappointment. I'm expressing my disdain. How is that yelling? You see what I mean? So automatically, if what you're saying is not positive, it doesn't even matter what tone of voice that you use. You're automatically deemed negative because you disagree. It's just like now in society where they got this whole thing where everyone's a hater. Where does that come from? So now in society, if you disagree with someone, you are deemed a hater. So let me get this clear. If you like Cardi B and I think Cardi B is trash, somehow that makes me a hater. So that means I hate Cardi B. I don't know her. I can't hate her. But if I think her music is bad, then I think her music is bad. Allow people to be who they are. They don't have to be positive. And how is that negative? Someone even said to me, you're so negative. I was like, why? Because I think Cardi B is trash? But she is basura, as she would say it. She is though. So that's not even my opinion. That's actually been proven to be true by Cardi B herself. But that's beside the point. But another reason that I made this video is because I need more content for my channel. And I don't have time anymore. I'm in bartending school. Soon I'll be in school to learn how to do nails. So I don't have a lot of time to do all this editing that I've been doing for these videos. So I just need some content. And I am lelelapoete Speaks. So I typically do a lot of speaking on Facebook and on my blog, but it's time for me to start speaking on my YouTube channel as well. So I just wanted to interject that. But just allow people to be themselves. Allow people to be who they are. Allow people to be angry for a split second if they need to be angry. If someone needs to curse for a minute and get a few curse words out, let them get that shit the fuck out. They shouldn't have to bury that to the point where they explode later on their kid for no reason because society is forcing them to muddle themselves. So basically, I just wanted to make this video very quickly just to say there's no such thing as positive vibes only. If you are a positive vibes only type of person, please stay far away from me because I don't trust you. And I think that you will explode literally at any minute. There's no such thing as good vibes only. There's no such thing as positive vibes only. You need positive and negative to balance. Your battery that's in your car, it has a positive charge and a negative charge. The magnets that we use, they have a positive charge and a negative charge. Okay? You need balance in life. It is nothing healthy about walking around attempting to be positive all the time, because it is an attempt, because it's not natural. No one is naturally positive all the time. I don't care if you say she smiles every time I see her. I promise you, she done cussed somebody out this week. That's human nature. And it's okay to allow human nature to be what human nature is. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. Stop judging your local, stop judging your friends. Stop judging your peers so much. Stop judging your family so much. Stop judging people based off what you think they should be doing or how you feel that they should or should not be reacting to something. Allow human nature to take place and understand that human nature fluctuates. Okay? That's all I had to say. No positive vibes only, or none of that shit here. I do have positive vibes, but I have negative ones too. Okay. And if you can deal with that, then we can coincide. All right. I'm out. This has been Lelelapoete Speaks. Peace and love. Odabo.